Hey, what's up guys? Ali here from MySocialU.com and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how do you find Instagram influencers without using any paid tools. So free tactics, free tools, free strategies to find Instagram influencers. Before we jump into it, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. All right, now let's jump into this. And by the way, if you're looking for, there's so many good paid tools. If you're looking for a good paid tools, the one I like is called Ninja Outreach. But the focus of this video today is going to be some free tactics and some free tools. All right, so the first one is actually Instagram.com on the mobile or on the desktop. You can use the Instagram search to find influencers in any niche. All right, so let's take an example. Let's say I want to look for people, I'm looking for mommy blogger influencers. So I can just go to search right here, and I'm going to search for mommy blogger. And when you do that, so the search results is two sort of sections. The first section is the top posts, and the second section is right here is the most recent one, right? The most recent is people who are just posting. These people may not be the influencers. This is just like anyone. But what you want to pay attention to is this section right here. And here's a good thing. Some of these will be mega and really big influencers, but some of these will be micro influencers. And if you're creating a influencer marketing campaign, it's a good idea to mix it up. Don't just go for big mega influencers who have thousands or 100,000 or millions of followers. You can work with people who have 5,000 and 10,000 followers too. And sometimes it creates more engagement because they have more deep and relevant connection with their audience. All right, so what I would do, so we did the search for the hashtag. Now, when I look at this person, let's do that. I'm gonna go to her profile. So 6,000, so she would be kind of like a micro influencer. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back to the results and let's look at her. Look at that. 157. So she's definitely a big influencer. So at this point, what you can do is you can just start sending these people messages or influencers messages. You can send them, leave them comments, or you can send them a direct message and talk about whatever campaign you're running, and then ask them, hey, what do you charge for promotional posts or promotional content, or how do you work with different type of brands? And then most likely they'll get back to you and tell you, what their fees are, what their promotion rates are. And by the way, here's another reason why it's a good idea to work with micro influencers instead of mega influencers, because micro influencers may not charge you that much. So their fees might be, really affordable. All right, so this was tactic number one. And let's actually quickly look at another example. Let's say if I'm looking for a food blogger, and I've just searched for that keyword, and same thing. Here's the top post and the most recent. And what I would do then is look for example, this person right here. Yep, pretty influential account. And then after that, I'll look at content is really good, and also what's the engagement. And then what I would do is, here's another pro tip, not a pro tip, but something I like to do is when I'm picking influencers to work with, I always go to their most recent 3 or 4 posts and then look at the quality of their comments, because that will tell you how engaged their audience is, how much of an influence they have on their audience. That's very, very important. All right, so that was our tactic number one, free by using Instagram.com and the search function. Right now, let's look at our tactic number two, and in this case, it's going to be a tool. The tool is called SearchMyBio. Here's the URL: SearchMy.bio. It's a very simple tool. All you have to do is, so let's do this example. I'm going to search for food blogger, and you can order by most followers or relevancy. You can also put the limits to the min and max. Maybe you're looking for micro influencers who have between 5,000 to 10,000. You can do that. You can also search by hashtag, and then I'm gonna hit search, and look at that. How cool is that? Right? So it's a free tool. Basically, you're searching in the Instagram bio of like different people, but that's really awesome because we can find these influencers without paying for any tool. Let's see if I want to look for people who are in marketing niche or my industry. So I'll do this and hit search. Look at that. There you go. And again, like I said, you can click on their name and then go send them a DM on Instagram, or also you can create a list. You can create a Google Sheet with the list and make a list of all the influencers that you want to reach out to, and then reach out to them, at some other time. So your research time is, separate, and then you reaching out to them is separate. So you kind of time block your activity, so to speak, to be more productive. All right. Another thing I want to show you, this tool is really awesome. If you scroll down, here are some example searches. So you can say travel bloggers, you can say fitness influencers with 5,000 or more followers, influencers in your city. So I can say influencers, or try to find influencers in Dallas, Texas, influencers in London, Los Angeles. So you can kind of play around with this tool. It's really, really cool. So if I want to say mom blogger Dallas, because that's the city I live in, and hit search, look at that. And then I want to order by, right now it's ordered by relevancy, but I can order by followers. But she looks like she's a Dallas wife, Dallas and Houston, micro influencer. Here's another, probably a little small audience. But if I go back and search by, or filter by the most followers, then I'll start seeing the people who have the highest followers on top. Look at that. Awesome. She could be a really good influencer. And look at this. So if people have their email address in their bio, that means they're open for business. Those are the people I would contact first, because they are probably looking for brands or other people to contact them so they can work out different deals with them. Really, really awesome. All right, so that was our tactic or tool number 2. Number 1 was the Instagram search. Number 2 is SearchMyBio tool. Let's look at number 3, and it's the KeywordTool.io. It's a free tool. It's a freemium tool, actually. If you pay, you get a lot of extra features, but let me just demo the free side of it. You don't have to pay. So for example, if I'm looking for influencers, I'm gonna click on Instagram, and then let's do our search. Let's say I'm looking for food bloggers. Make sure you click on Instagram, put your keyword, and hit search. Now it's gonna do its magic. Let me resize the window. And basically your results are 2. So you have the hashtags. Oh, it's still loading. There you go. So if you click on hashtags, here are all the top hashtags based on like keywords. But if you look here, people, here are the people who are relevant to that hashtag. And again, it doesn't show any numbers. That's one thing I don't like about this tool. It doesn't show how many followers they have and how much engagement they have. But what you can do is, what you have to do is just kind of copy them and go check them out on Instagram. So it's like a 2-step process, but it's still a free way of finding different influencers in any industry or niche. All right, so that was our tool number 3, KeywordTool.io. Here's the URL. KeywordTool.io. Then make sure you click on Instagram, do your search, and then look at the people. And unfortunately, the free side of this tool doesn't show you how many followers they have. So you have to go to Instagram to check them out in more detail. All right, now let's look at tool number 4. Number 4 is influence.co. Influence.co. It's again a free tool. So let's do a quick search. Make sure you have selected influencers. And actually, it's a platform. There's so many things you can do with this tool. But right now, for the purpose of this video, for the scope of this video, we're only going to look at, can we use it to find influencers, right? So let's look at marketing. So you can, whatever your niche is, food bloggers, mommy bloggers, fashion, travel. I'm just going to search for marketing and hit influencers. It's going to do its search. I think it didn't search it, so let me do it again. You have to press the enter key, so I had to do that. All right, so here we go. And here's the cool thing. You have all these filters that you can play with. And by the way, this tool allows you to find influencers, not just on Instagram, but all the other channels as well, YouTube, Snapchat, blog, Pinterest. And you can also put filters on how many followers you're looking at, maybe the engagement rate and so forth. And also people who are media kits. So it's a really good platform for influencer marketing campaigns. So for now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to click on Instagram and then hit search. And now when I scroll down, look at this. So here are different people. How many followers she has? She has 28,000 followers. Casey, 42,000 followers. 553,000 followers. So very powerful. And again, I can make a list of these people, and then myself, I can reach out to them, or have maybe if I have an assistant, a VA, or if I work with a marketing agency, they can reach out to these people. But another free tool to find Instagram influencers, and you don't have to pay anything, right? So these are the 4 tools. Just to do a quick recap. The first tool we looked at was Instagram itself. The search function, you search for keywords or hashtags and find people who are in the top posts. Number 2 was a tool called SearchMyBio. Super simple tool to search for keywords, and then you can filter by followers, relevancy, and get creative with what you're searching with. You can put your city in there, and then that's how you can find local influencers, right? And then number 3 was KeywordIo. Make sure you select Instagram, put your keyword, and look at the people that come up. The downside of this tool is it doesn't show you directly how many followers or the engagement rate that those people have, but you can always go to Instagram and look them up. And the last tool, number 4, was influence.co, which is a really big platform, but you can use their free search function to find the Instagram influencers that you want to work with. Now, thank you so much for watching this video today. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video to help me with the YouTube algorithm. I will see you next time. Bye for now.